Well, hello Aquarius, how are you doing? This is the March Madness general reading for Aquarians. So this is March 2021. I hope you guys are okay. You have some major planetary stuff going on. You have Saturn and Jupiter in your sign, as well as a few other transits. And that, of course, is making squares and trines and different things in your chart, depending which decan of Aquarius you're in. So I've been thinking about you, thinking about your energy. We're going to find out what kind of general stuff is going on for you. I'm going to take my beautiful little magic wand and tap 3 times. There we go. Let's get into this. The sun. Oh, okay. Good energy, prosperity, happiness, abundance. What's going on? Did you get a new job? Did you get some money? Did you get to meet someone for Valentine's Day? This is really good energy. It says you're kind of sitting in a good spot. It sounds like things are pretty good for the most part, and your foundation is really good. A lot of good things happening. I think some people are more freaked out. Princess of Wands. Okay, interesting. This is talking about taking action. So the Princess of Wands can be someone influencing you, someone in your life, someone coming into your life, but it can also have to do with you taking on that property of the wands, of that fire sign, which would be taking action. You know, not just thinking about it. You're a thinker, you're someone who studies the earth, you study everything. Oh, Princess of Discs and Princess of Wands. Really interesting. Very, very interesting here. This talks about a lot of female energy. So the sun with the Princess of Wands, Princess of Discs. Again, this can be people in your life, people coming into your life. You could be collaborating with someone. You could be meeting someone who's either fire or earth. But it can also be, because it's here with the sun, for some of you, this talks about you taking action and then turning that into material wealth, into good fortune, into things that are, you know, obviously profitable for you. So the sun card tells me that you're either involved with these people and they're contributing to it, or it's you taking on those qualities that's leading to this sun vibration, this happiness. Okay. Oh my gosh, you got the sun and the moon. What the heck? Wow. Okay. I want to shuffle and I want to know what this moon card is about. Is the Princess of Discs part of the moon card? Is it these people? Are you involved with something? The moon is secrecy. The moon is doing things kind of under the cover of night, right? It's clandestine operations, things that are not in the open. Now things will come to the open and come into the light. It's because the moon is night. Obviously sunrise is in the morning. So what's this moon card all about? Oh, 5 of Cups. The moon card has to do with love, or disappointment in love, or a challenge in love, or a change in love. Okay, so yeah, 9 of Swords. Okay, so for some of you, you're happy here, there's all this going on. One of these princesses is interfering in your relationship, interfering in either your friendships, interfering with your family relationships, interfering with your love life, something of that nature. So not all of you, but definitely for some of you, I would just keep your eyes open and keep your ears open, because what happens is whenever there's that kind of thing happening behind your back, or you know, like an undercurrent of negativity in your sphere, in your life, in your work, in your love life, it always presents itself. So don't go aggressively looking for it. Don't confront anything. You're a smart enough person. You're very smart. You're very astute. You're able to just watch and listen and see the signs and and let those things emerge. In which case, then you come from a position of power because you're not reacting. You're able to see what goes on, and then you're able to take action, like this Princess of Wands here, and change the course of what's happening or take control over those energies. Okay, so what else does Aquarius need to know here for March? And you see, I'm not surprised to see the sun and the moon, those two very polar opposites, because that's very much like your chart. If you think about it, Jupiter being the sun, being expansion, opportunities, all these great vibrations coming in, but then Saturn also kind of being like associated with Capricorn or the devil. It's that negative energy. It's that energy that, it's the cosmic dermabrasion, so to speak. It's taking a loofah to parts of your life. Okay, death. Okay, wow. So see, Saturn, oh my gosh, and then you got death and then 10 of Cups. Wow. Okay, your reading is, I'm just mind boggled because it's exactly what's happening in your planetary chart. You have death. Saturn, what did I say? Saturn, the devil or death. Well, death, they say, is Scorpio, but it's also, it's precipitated by Saturn, by the devil, by the goat energy, that Saturn energy. Okay, so there are things in your life that are expanding, and there are things in your life that are being stripped away or removed, things that you don't need. So there is a message to, go ahead and let go of things, let go of old ways of thinking, let go of old junk in your closet, and one way to start, if you have the time, is to clean out your closet, is to clean out the trunk of your car, is to, have a facial, do things like that so that you're swimming with the current. You're embracing the kind of things that Saturn wants to do in your life anyway. That way you're swimming with the current. You're not drowning by these forced changes and these forced releases and letting goes of things that are happening. But when you do that, here's the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is just like the sun. It's happiness. Your cup's overflowing. So for everything that Saturn is pulling away, Jupiter is going to fill that up with goodness, with abundance, with joy, with love. Okay, it's not always easy for us to let go of things, right? Letting go can be really difficult. You're smart, you love to learn, you love to embrace knowledge and things of that nature that are new, but I'm not so sure that your routines, especially now, we've kind of been forced to be in a routine. So many things have changed, the restaurants closing and all these different things happening that have kind of forced us from evolution, right? And they've been more degenerative as opposed to regenerative. So letting go of things also means letting go of routine, embracing the new. This is a message to embrace the new with that death card, okay? Embrace the new. You have fives, you have the 5 of Cups. That's change. So things that are leaving your life or that are hard to hang on to, just don't hang on to them. Just let them go, because something better will come along, okay? Yeah, you'll be victorious. You see, there is so much good coming with this whole cycle that you're in. You're not going to have a cycle like this in your life for another 29 years. So it's going to be 29 or maybe even 30 years before the same Saturn return. Some people call it a Saturn return, and usually, it happens within the first 29 years of our life that this happens, depending on where we are. But for you, it's happening right now. And fortunately, you're not just having the Saturn return, you're having a Saturn return with Jupiter. Jupiter is exalted, Jupiter is squaring other things, it's pulling things in, it's making your life more compact, okay? Your life will be more compact. You're lightening your load in a lot of ways, but that enables you to again grow and to move and to fill and to blossom and to allow better things to come in with the victory card, okay? And then you see the world. So this talks about a cycle being completed for you. A Saturn return often is about that. It is about, It's like we've been, you know, filling and filling and filling our life with stuff, and filling our head with stuff, and filling our heart with relationships and so forth. And then at one point, you know, we have to say, well, wait a minute, what's the most valuable? What is the best stuff that I have? And so this whole process, it brings you to completion. 20, you know, that's the world, that's the universe. It's, you know, it's an absolute completion of your, not that your life is over, but it's a completion of, you know, your values, what you want, the things that are necessary in your life, the people that you feel are important, you see. So this is really amazing. Okay, I'm doing this reading outside, and I'm sitting in beautiful clover and grass at the beach, and now I'm having an allergy attack, so sorry about that. I always have allergy attacks outside. I don't know why I don't take allergy pills. I guess because they make me too loop-to-loop. Anyway, what else does Aquarius need to know here? Yeah, okay, so 7 of Cups. Some people say the 7 of Cups is, you know, creating dreams that are unrealistic. You know, sometimes the 7 of Cups can be, you know, it's a message for you to be realistic and really narrow down what you want. You know, prioritize your dreams, prioritize your goals, be realistic. When you create realistic dreams and goals, you can achieve them, right? So sometimes people call this a disappointment. You had the 5, you had the 7, but for you, I don't see this so much as disappointment as I see this as evolution. The wheels spinning, Saturn taking those changes and now saying, be realistic, set your goals on things that are attainable, that you can achieve. When you attain small goals, sooner you can get bigger goals, better things, you know, better ways of doing things, better love, better relationships. So very, very amazing. And then voila, here you go, the star. You see that? So definitely by April, this is just such a beautiful card. And she, look at her, she is like the water bearer, isn't she? She's not the water bearer, but I see temperance as Aquarius. Most people call it Sagittarius. That's their opinion. They can think what they want. I think what I want. I feel like the star, and some people think the star is Aquarius. It's air though, because it's Libra here. But the star card, you see how she's just like, the light is pouring on her. It's blue. It's liberation from worry. It's blue and white. It's divine power, divine inspiration. She's come out of her shell. She's illuminated. She's ready to shine. She's like perfectly honed. And this is what this whole process is doing to you. You see? So you have a very, very amazing March. We're going to do a quick little recap again, just for clarity for you. So you're starting in a good place, the sun. Jupiter is coming into your house. There are a lot of good things, and I want you to focus on those good things, okay? Be someone who takes action. Embrace action. Now, for some reason, I feel like it's this Princess of Discs, because sometimes these earthy women, or women with a lot of 4 or 8 in their chart, they can be like this 9 of Swords. They can be cruel, they can be conniving, they can be people who are they're just self-focused. They just don't think about anyone else. So there's some disappointment associated with that Princess of Discs, whoever she is, okay? But there's things that you're gonna find out with this moon card. Things that are happening, they will come to light. So again, just keep your eyes and ears open, you know, because usually it's when you least expect it, or who you least expect it from, that something shows up and it just blows you away, right? It just comes from left field. So just, you know, just know that that's around you, but don't freak out. It's not a big deal. You're going to be the one who comes out ahead. You're going to win. It's actually going to help you. But so there is this death card. There is this Saturn energy pulling things away, making changes. I hate to say changes, but evolution, you know, creating opportunities for growth. Okay, you are going to be very happy though. 10 of Cups. Everything is just going to be overflowing. You're going to be completing a cycle. Everything that is released is gonna be refilled with that Jupiter energy, that victory that you are going to have, okay? That completion. Your world is full. You're completed. You figured things out. Not that you're not smart, but because you're very smart. But it's like you're constantly learning, you're constantly growing, and you're constantly wanting more knowledge. But you're going to get to a point where you're like, you know what? I got this. I'm good now. I just get to enjoy and coast and celebrate what's happening, okay? So again, you're letting go of things that you don't need, relationships that you don't want, feelings that were not, benefiting you, and you're gonna make realistic dreams and goals, and you're gonna get the opportunity to shine and to be in your light and to show the world what you're made of, how great life is, and just be that amazing Aquarian in the age of Aquarius. So bless you. I'm sending you love and light. And if you want a love reading, it will be there pretty soon. All right, Aquarius.